Donald Trump has made his return to the political stage with a bold victory in 2024. In his victory speech, Trump outlined several key promises to America. Promises that resonated with a nation hungry for change, a nation tired of the same empty rhetoric and broken promises from the establishment. Let's break down the top 10 promises he made to the American people, promises that could reshape the landscape of this country. The American economy has seen better days. Once a beacon of prosperity and innovation, it now faces numerous challenges that threaten its very foundation. The middle class, the backbone of this country, has been squeezed by globalist policies. These policies have outsourced jobs, stagnated wages, and increased the cost of living, making it harder for families to make ends meet. Trump understands the forgotten man, the working man. He has consistently voiced his support for those who feel left behind by the political elite and the shifting tides of the global economy. He built his empire on the promise of American prosperity, and in his victory speech, he vowed to bring that same focus back. His message resonated with millions who felt their voices were finally being heard. Tax cuts, deregulation, unleashing American energy, these are the cornerstones of Trump's economic plan. By reducing the tax burden on businesses and individuals, he aims to stimulate economic growth and create jobs. He sees a future where American businesses thrive and workers are sought after globally. His vision includes revitalizing the manufacturing sector, investing in new technologies, and ensuring that American workers are at the forefront of innovation. But can he deliver? The mainstream media would have you believe it's all smoke and mirrors. They argue that his policies are short-sighted and will ultimately harm the economy. Remember, these are the same people who said he couldn't win in 2016. Despite the odds, he defied expectations and secured a victory that shocked the world. Trump's economic promises challenge the status quo, aiming to prioritize American jobs and industries. He believes that by putting America first, the country can regain its economic strength and global standing. It's a bold vision to make America great again. His supporters believe that with determination and the right policies, the American dream can be restored for future generations. The question remains, will his vision become a reality, or will it remain just that, a vision? The federal government, with its endless regulations, has become a suffocating force on innovation. Small businesses are drowning in paperwork, strangled by rules that serve no purpose. Trump understands this. His promise to reduce government regulation is music to the ears of every small business owner. He envisions an America where starting a business is no longer a Herculean task, but the swamp creatures, the career politicians, won't give up their power easily. Trump's promise to cut the red tape is a direct threat to their way of life. For too long, our borders have been porous, allowing drugs, crime, and illegal immigration to flow unchecked. The political class has turned a blind eye to this crisis, but Trump hears the pleas of border communities and law enforcement. His promise to secure the border and end illegal immigration is a moral imperative. He envisions a future where our borders are respected and our laws enforced. But the open borders lobby will fight against this. They'll accuse Trump of being xenophobic and heartless. A secure border means a strong America, putting its citizens first. In times of division and unrest, law enforcement stands on the front lines protecting us. They are the brave men and women who put their lives on the line every day to ensure our safety and uphold the rule of law. Their dedication and commitment to their duty are unwavering, even in the face of adversity. They deserve our unwavering support. Communities across the nation have shown their gratitude in various ways, from simple thank you notes to organized events honoring their service. These gestures of appreciation remind us of the essential role that law enforcement plays in maintaining peace and order. But instead, they've been demonized and targeted by the radical left. The narrative pushed by some groups paints a distorted picture of our police forces, ignoring the countless acts of heroism and sacrifice made by officers every day. This negative portrayal has led to increased hostility and danger for those in uniform. The defund the police movement has put our communities at risk. Reducing funding for law enforcement not only hampers their ability to perform their duties effectively, but also emboldens criminal elements. The consequences of such actions are felt most acutely in vulnerable neighborhoods that rely heavily on police presence for safety. Trump understands the vital role of law enforcement. He has consistently voiced his support for the men and women in blue, recognizing their indispensable contribution to society. His administration has taken steps to ensure that police departments have the resources they need to operate efficiently and safely. His promise to support them is a beacon of hope. By advocating for better training, equipment, and funding, Trump aims to strengthen the bond between law enforcement and the communities they serve. This commitment is crucial for fostering mutual respect and cooperation. He envisions a future where police officers are respected and have the resources they need. Advanced technology and comprehensive training programs are essential for modern policing, enabling officers to respond more effectively to the challenges they face. With proper support, law enforcement can continue to evolve and improve, but the radical left will continue to push their agenda of division. Their calls for defunding and dismantling the police threaten to undermine the stability and security of our communities. It is imperative that we stand united in our support for law enforcement and reject these divisive tactics. Trump's promise to back the blue is a direct challenge to their vision. By standing firmly with law enforcement, he sends a clear message that the safety and well-being of our citizens are paramount. His leadership offers a path forward, one where respect for the rule of law and support for those who enforce it are central to our national identity. The world is a dangerous place, with threats from rogue nations and terrorist organizations. These threats are ever evolving, and they require a vigilant and robust response. Our military forces are often the first line of defense, patrolling hostile terrains and ensuring our safety from unseen dangers. For too long, our enemies have seen weakness in the White House. This perceived vulnerability has emboldened adversaries, making them believe they can challenge us without consequence. The symbols of our democracy, from the White House to the Capitol, must project unwavering strength and resolve. But Trump understands that peace is achieved through strength. He knows that a strong defense is the best deterrent against aggression. By addressing the nation and the world, he communicates a clear message: America will not be intimidated. His promise to strengthen national defense is about preventing wars, not starting them. Military readiness and advanced technology are crucial in maintaining peace. The sight of our jets in formation and our naval ships at sea serves as a reminder of our capabilities. He envisions a future where America is respected on the world stage. Respect comes from strength and the ability to lead. By working with international allies and standing firm in our principles, we can foster global stability. But the isolationists and appeasers will cry foul. They will argue that a strong military presence provokes conflict. However, history has shown that appeasement often leads to greater threats and instability. They'll accuse Trump of warmongering. Critics will debate his policies, questioning the necessity of increased defense spending. Yet, these discussions are part of a healthy democracy, where differing viewpoints can be aired and considered. Trump's promise to rebuild our military is about deterrence. A well-equipped and well-trained military serves as a powerful deterrent against those who would seek to harm us. The display of our military, might in parades and public events, showcases our readiness. It's about ensuring America can defend itself in a dangerous world. Training and preparation are key components of a strong defense. By investing in our military infrastructure and personnel, we ensure that we are always ready to face any threat. It's about peace through strength. This philosophy is not just about military power, but about the broader vision of a secure and prosperous nation. By maintaining a strong defense, we can achieve lasting peace and stability for future generations. The education of our children has been held hostage by failing schools and powerful teachers' unions. Parents are demanding better. Trump hears those demands. His promise to improve education and school choice is a breath of fresh air. He envisions a future where parents have the power to choose the best educational options, but the education establishment will fight against any disruption. Trump's promise is to empower parents and unleash the potential of every child. For decades, America has been held hostage to foreign energy sources. Trump understands that energy independence is a national security imperative. His promise to boost domestic energy production is a bold vision for a stronger America. He envisions a future where America is energy independent, but the environmental extremists will scream bloody murder. They'll accuse Trump of destroying the planet. Trump's promise is to put America first, create jobs, and restore energy independence. Our veterans deserve our unwavering gratitude and support. They have answered the call to duty and borne the scars of war. Yet too often they return home to a system that fails them. Trump understands their sacrifices. His promise to support our veterans is a solemn commitment. He envisions a future where veterans receive the care and respect they deserve. Trump's promise is to put veterans first and cut through the red tape. The swamp of corruption in Washington, D.C. has been a festering sore for too long. Trump promised to drain the swamp in 2016 and made significant progress. But the swamp creatures are resilient. His promise to continue draining the swamp is a declaration of war on the corrupt establishment. It's a promise to restore integrity to government. But the swamp creatures won't go down without a fight. Trump's promise is to expose the corruption and return power to the American people. For too long, America has been on the losing end of trade deals. Trump understands that America's interests must come first. His promise to put America first is about ensuring our interests are protected. He envisions a future where America negotiates fair trade deals and our sovereignty is paramount. But the globalists will howl with outrage. They'll accuse Trump of nationalism and protectionism. Trump's promise is to put American workers first and defend American interests. It's a promise to restore America's standing in the world. These are just some of the promises that Donald Trump made in his 2024 victory speech. Promises that resonated with millions of Americans hungry for change. Whether he can deliver remains to be seen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.